guys, today I am yet in another setup and I am still trying to figure out what works best for me, but I got tired of putting the white backdrop up, so I am looking if I can just use my desk and my closet as a background for my videos. So I hope this works a bit. I am trying to work against that light because I have a really large window there but like no windows there, so I'm trying to compensate it with a softbox, but I am not sure if it is working great because it is really sunny out today. Anyhow, today's video is going to be my June collective haul and favorites, so let's jump right into this. So the first part of this haul is going to be beauty related products, and I got a few ones. Now I must say that I got most of these on promotion. So the first thing I got is the NYC Cheek Glow in the color 649 Prospect Park Rose, and it is the cheek color that I have been wearing almost every day since I bought it, and I must say that I bought it really early in the month. So as you can see, it has been used quite a lot already. So this is the color. It is a corally pinky rose color, but it is still fairly light. So I am wearing this right now today, and it is really subtle, but it still adds a bit of light to my face and a bit of healthiness, because without any blush or anything, I tend to look really pale and really lifeless. So with these, I already helped that a lot. And also from NYC, but I actually bought these in a promotion and I did not pay a lot at all for these. I believe the Cheek Glow was about €5 and these were €4 for the 3 of them. So the first color I have is the color 917 I Love New York, and I'm gonna try and open it. And it is this really shimmery white color, and let me quickly swatch that. So as you can see, it is really shimmery, and when you apply it you get the same color payoff. And I actually use this a lot as a highlighter under my cheekbone, and in the inner corner of my eyes. I have used this, I believe in my past 2 videos my makeup was with this color. Today I haven't done it because I didn't feel like adding a highlighter in my inner corner, but that is the color I use most of the time. Then the color that you could also win when I had my giveaway is the color Buzz List, and this is 919, and this is kind of a, I'm trying to open it, a more pinkish color, and it is the color that I use almost every time. So again today as well, to blend out the black, and it is this type of color. I'll quickly swatch this for you guys. So it is like a shimmery pinkish purple kind of color, and I really like it to blend out my eyeshadow, since I used a red eyeshadow before by MAC. Well, it was called Post Haze, but this one comes really close to it and is a lot less expensive, so I prefer using the NYC color than the MAC color, since the MAC color was really expensive. And then the last eyeshadows by NYC are these two, and this is a combo pack or a duo pack, I don't know what they call it, and it is in the color 814B New York Times. So this is a matte black and a matte white color, and I'm gonna quickly try and swatch these as well for you. The white isn't really opaque, as you see it on my finger, it looks really opaque, but I applied it here next to the pink color and you don't see it appearing too much. And I use this mostly as a base color, so I apply my eyeshadow primer or eyeshadow base first, and then I apply this white color on top of it, do my stuff with it, and then in the end I will apply this over the white color just to make it pop a little more. And the black is kind of the same deal. It is really pigmented on my finger, but when I apply it, it is kind of patchy, but it is really good if you want to smoke out something just a tiny bit and you do not want to go over the top with it. I really like using this color also to just darken up my crease a little bit and not have too much black in it. I will also use the color for that. I still love it a lot, and it was not expensive at all, so I really like these 3 eyeshadows by NYC. And then the last makeup product is the Essence So Glow Cream 2 Powder Highlighter, and it is actually the highlighter I have on today and that I have been wearing ever since I got it. And I was looking for a highlighter for quite a while already, but I never seemed to find one that I personally liked, that was light enough and that didn't have too much shimmer in it. Now this is a cream to powder highlighter, and if I can get it open I will show you. I'm sorry for the finger traces in it already, but it is like this really creamy, shimmery, silverish consistence. And I will quickly swatch it. So I applied it right here, and as you can see, you can just really nicely blend it out. You can leave it as opaque or as sheer as you like. I personally like to just dot it in 3 places and then blend it out a little bit, so that I still have the shimmer but that it is quite sheer. And I believe this was €1.50 or something of the sort. It was not expensive at all, and I have been using this ever since I got it, together with this cheek glow, and I believe these two work really well together. So those were all the makeup products I bought this month. Now I'm going to switch to shoes, since I got quite a lot of shoes. I'm starting work, but like real work and not just school anymore, so I have to look decent all the time, and I got one pair of shoes that I will hope to break in soon, because I would love to wear them for work. And they are these ones, and you might have seen this already in the shoe unboxing. I bought them from Zalando, and they are the new look shoes. I have no clue what the model is called, but I will put it on screen somewhere. And these are a size 43, and they are, as you can see, a open cut here on the sides, but the toe is closed. And I really like it when shoes have closed toes, since I am not particularly fond of showing my toes, especially in a more professional environment. I think showing your toes is not really something you should do. They have a quite chunky heel, but as you can see, they aren't really heeled shoes. They are quite comfortable to walking. The only problem I have right now is that I still have to break these in, so the heel isn't as comfortable. And I actually wore these for about an hour the other day, just outside doing some shopping in the street, and I got really bad blisters on my feet from wearing them the first time, so I should wear them in-house a bit more before I try and walk on these for a few hours straight. And then the other pairs of shoes I got are really simple, and they are these fake All-Stars, and I got these in a burgundy red color and in a black color. And then the final pair of shoes, I haven't actually bought these myself. I got them as a birthday present from my friend and these are the Demonia stumps, and I will include the number somewhere here. So these are the Demonia stump boots, and I really like these. They are a female size 12, so they are a tiny bit tight on my feet, but since they have like I don't know if you can see, they have fleece padding on the inside. I don't have to wear thick socks in these since they are super warm already, so I can still pull these off. I really love the shape of the heel. Yeah, I really like these shoes. I have been wanting the small ones from this range for a while already, but they don't make them up to size 12 nor 13, so they only go to size 10 or 11, which obviously do not fit me. So I hope that Demonia steps up their game and makes more shoes in bigger sizes, because I would love to get more shoes of them. And then I still have a few random items that I picked up this month, and the first one is a necklace, and this is actually a pretty big necklace considering the necklaces I wear most of the time, and it is just silver links with then some sort of leathery cord that is kind of light gray. Laced in between it. I really like this necklace. It looks really nice on dressier clothes, and yeah, since I'm starting work, this looks really nice on most of my work clothes. So if I'm wearing, for example, a dress that is open like this one, I will wear this necklace on top of it instead of something alternative, since I have to look normal for my job. So yeah, this necklace, and I think it was €6 or €7, and I again bought this at Kruidvat. They really have a nice range of jewelry. It's called True Spirit, and I found a few nice things there over time already, and right now I seem to really like this necklace. Then I also got one book this month, and it is the Lenore book called Lenore Swirly's book, and it is actually a compilation of multiple comics. So you have a few parts in it. I believe it's 4 or 5 of them combined into one. Yeah, so you have 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, it's actually 4 books and then bonus stuff. So I will quickly show you some of the pages. So it really has a specific style that I really enjoy. Yeah, it's kind of creepy cute. It's special. I really enjoy it, and I bought this second hand. So originally I believe this book was about 20 euros, and I bought it from a friend for only 5 euros, so I am really happy with this. And some items that I am not going to show you since they are so simple. I went to IKEA and I got laptop things, so the laptop stands. You can see my laptop behind me there, and it is on a kind of raised plastic thing, so that it vents better. Then also at IKEA I bought some clothing hangers since I moved here, but I, again, am not going to show you those because, well, we all know what a clothing hanger looks like. And then the last thing I got is a wig head, and it is actually on this closet. You can't see it right now. But I am going to work on a cosplay project, and I really need to style a wig for it. So a wig head was a must, and this one is made of styrofoam, so I can actually pin the wig to the wig head. So now that we're done with the haul part, here come the favorites. So my beauty favorite this month are actually 3 things, and it is the 3 eyeshadows that I bought from NYC, and more specifically I love them all but these 2 since I use them a lot, and then this one as well since I have been using it as a base every single time I do makeup. Well, not today, since today I have really dark eyes, so I started with this color as a base, but I use these 3 colors on a almost daily basis. Every time I do makeup I reach for at least one of these, and since they were so cheap, this is really one of my favorite things this month. My jewelry favorite for the past month has been this bow necklace I made. I made several of these bow necklaces, and I still have 2 or 3 of them left for sale, but I have been wearing this particular one myself a lot, and this one is not for sale. I do not sell jewelry that I wear myself. So I always make new things that I sell. I will wear them just a few minutes to take some product pictures of them, but then I will put them in a bag, and they will stay in the bag until they are sold. So I actually made an extra necklace of these for myself, and I have been wearing it almost every day the past month. So today is an exception. I am wearing my other necklace. But I really like it since it is about the same length as this one. So I can match it with a lot of tops and a lot of dresses, and yeah, I get a lot of compliments on it, and people are always asking, oh, is it a real bone, or what is it on your necklace? So I explain them that it is a spinal bone, and then I make these necklaces myself, and yeah, I've been getting a lot of compliments on them, and I actually sold one of them as well to one of my best friends. So yeah, boat necklace, and if you want to know where to buy it, I will include the Etsy link here somewhere, so that if you would like one, I can always still make some. I have them in black and in red. I can always make adjustments as well. My book favorite this month is a book that I do not own myself, but that is one from my boyfriend, and it is The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. And I had seen the movie, but I really enjoyed the book. This is actually the compilation book, so it has all 4 books that form The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. So the first part is the actual Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. The second one is called The Restaurant at the End of the Universe. The third part is Life, the Universe and Everything. And then the final part is So Long and Thanks for All the Fish. And if you have seen the movie, you will get these references. If you haven't, I really suggest reading the book or watching the movie. The movie is really good. I have seen it over 5 times, and I still enjoy it as much as I did the first time. And this book just reads so fast, so easily. I don't see why I haven't read it before, because, well, we used to just have it here in the book stand. So yeah, I started reading it. I am almost at the end of the second book, and it is so incredibly funny. So if I can suggest one book to read this month, grab The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Then I have two TV favorites for you all this month, and the first one is a movie, and I finally saw Kingsman. I know it has been out for quite a while, but I wanted to see it in the cinemas, but didn't come around to seeing it then. Then my boyfriend downloaded it. I didn't see it, but he did, and he was like, "You have to see this movie, it is so incredibly funny." So a few weeks ago we finally saw it, and I am so in love with this movie. It is just so incredibly funny, and then the British accent and the clothes and everything, it just makes such a funny movie, and that they don't take themselves too seriously also is a great thing. So if you haven't seen The Kingsman yet, it is about a secret service in England, but they work all around the world, and yeah, it's just incredibly funny. And if you like British accents, really go see that movie. And then the second TV suggestion I have for you all is a series that started recently, and is the series called Stitchers. And I saw all 4 or 5 episodes that are out already just in a week's time, so we watched an episode every day, and it is a really good series. It is a bit sci-fi-ish, as in I'm gonna spoil a bit here, so if you do not want spoilers, just skip ahead a bit in the video, because I am going to talk about what happens, but if you don't know this already from the trailers, I'm sorry. So basically there is this girl who doesn't have any emotions, so she doesn't experience emotions the way we do, and she doesn't have a realization of time. And this makes her the perfect person to go stitching into dead people's minds. So what she does is she's hooked up to computers, she goes into this water tank thing, and then she goes into the memories of the deceased person, and that's how she solves murders, figures out who killed the person or what they have been hiding, etc. It is really good. I really like all the characters in it, that there is some mystery behind them, that she has to solve some cases on her own. Also, she wants to stitch into someone's mind, but she can't do it because the brain has expired, so they only have a short time period that they can stitch into someone's mind. I really like it. I think it's funny. It still has a serious side, but it's also really lighthearted. So if you want a new series to watch, it is still airing, so you cannot binge watch it all, unfortunately, yet. It is called Stitchers, and I really recommend it to you all. So this was my haul and favorites video for this month. Let me know in the comments if you have any favorites this month, any movies, series that I could watch, books that I could read. If you have bought something that you really love, you can also leave it in the comments down below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching, bye!